Hey there, I'm Michael Stelzner, and I am going to be your host as we journey together into the world of artificial intelligence. This podcast is for you if you feel like AI could be a game changer for your career, or if you're simply in the discovery phase and you want to understand what everyone seems to be talking about with this thing called AI. I called the show AI Explored because I plan to go deep into the practical, tactical, how-to applications of AI. If you want to learn, you are absolutely in the right place. Earlier this year, I surveyed a few thousand people. Most of them were marketers and entrepreneurs. And this is one of the shocking findings that happened. More than half of them, 51% of them, said the rate of change is overwhelming. More than half, the rate of change is overwhelming. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Because I'm here to tell you, I have been feeling a little bit overwhelmed. If you are, this is completely normal. I think I know why so many of us feel overwhelmed. It's because AI is fundamentally changing the way that we work. If you work with information, and there's a really good chance you do, you're feeling disrupted right now. And if you start to think about it, most people are knowledge workers. They rely on having access to special knowledge for their jobs. For example, marketers, accountants, attorneys, educators, developers, consultants, doctors, artists, musicians, writers, and the list goes on and on and on. All of us work with information to either manipulate information, to gather information, to process information, to deliver information. And this is getting disrupted by AI. Now, your concerns, your fears about this could be your catalyst for change. If there's one thing we know, is that fear often will motivate people to move towards change. And there is a massive upside for you if you can understand how to apply AI to your work. I believe personally that with the right education, you truly will have a competitive advantage, one that will allow you to work smarter and faster, an advantage that will make you more valuable to your boss, more valuable to your clients, more valuable to just the people you work with or the people you're interacting with on a daily basis. The truth is that AI is continuing to alter consumer behavior faster than any technological innovation we have ever seen. I am someone who's been around for a while. I have gray hair. I've been through a lot of the innovations that we've seen over the last 30 years, including obviously the introduction of the internet, the introduction of social media, and now the introduction of AI. It's only accelerating. It's only getting faster. And ChatGPT, which is really what started all this on November 30th, 2022, has had the largest and fastest adoption of any technology in the history of the world. It's had the largest and fastest adoption of any technology in the history of the world. More people are using generative AI in a shorter period of time than anything we've ever seen. And here on this show, we plan to talk about how to put it all together, how to make sense of it, how to actually get AI to work for you. Now, why in the world should you listen to this guy? Well, first, I am definitely not an AI expert. Instead, I'm a very curious person who goes out and finds experts and asks them all the questions you'd likely ask them if you were sitting in front of them. I always ask the why, and I always ask the how. And I keep seeking clarity in my interviews until it clicks in my head. And I know that if it clicks for me, it's absolutely going to click for you. I have not shied away from artificial intelligence. I am an AI optimist. From the moment ChatGPT came out, I have been telling people about it on my other podcasts, inside my company, at my conference, and so many other places. I have been an early adopter, and I have begun to see massive advantages for me personally and professionally. So you can almost say I'm an AI enthusiast. That's why I'm so excited to bring this show to you. Secondly, when it comes to a podcast like this, I've got a track record. I've done this before. Some of you may know I started Social Media Examiner back in 2009, and the work my company has done has impacted tens of millions of people. And I went on to start the Social Media Marketing Podcast, which is a weekly show that has been running for more than 12 years. And I still run that episode today. I'm really excited to dig into artificial intelligence for this show and specifically for you. Third, I truly believe the world is ready for a podcast like this one where we explore how in the world all of this stuff works. If you're still listening to my voice, I have two small requests that I think will help us both. First of all, go to your podcast app that you're listening to me on right now and click the follow button for this show. And if you're on YouTube, obviously you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You don't want to miss a single episode of what's coming. Secondly, I know this show is going to be a game changer for a lot of people. And if you believe that to be true as well, I could use your help getting the word out. If you like what you hear, would you share this show with a few of your friends or coworkers? You can do it by obviously sharing this particular episode across whatever platforms make sense for you, or you can simply send them to explored.ai. That's the plural of explore, explored.ai. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. My name is Michael Stelzner, and I can't wait to see what we're going to be doing to help you and all the other listeners in the future. Catch you soon.